That's a great question. People often ask me that. They say, what makes ties that bind different? There are a couple of things. The first is, for me, it's not about the mentee as much as it is the tools needed for a mentor to be effective. So I can cover that at a later time. That would be the first difference is I'm not going out trying to mentor everyone. There's different ways in which one can be mentored. One to one, of course, peer mentoring, group mentoring. There are just so many ways in which it can be approached. There is a special need, which gets into the second reason. There is a special need for our young Black males to be reached and reached in a way that they can relate. That's why ties that bind exist, in my opinion. It helps us to understand. Let me give you a really good example of something that really turns off a lot of people about something that happened, and it may have tapered off. For the most part, it was what they call sagging. The young men walking around with probably a very loose or no belt or over waist size pants or some combination of all of them, where they're revealing their underwear. This can be a very touchy subject for people that need to be mentored. Um, there's a such thing as an extreme where one wears their pants above their navel, and then there's another extreme where they dang near don't look like they're wearing pants. So we have to meet them somewhere. And what I offered as a part of the module that specifically took this on was what is called, let's help them to understand what is called a time and place. Let's be very specific of where that is just not acceptable and maybe where you might need to do that as a defense. So, for example, if a young brother is walking through a neighborhood and it's a bunch of saggers around and they're looking for something to get into, I wouldn't recommend wearing the pants up to one's navel or chest. I'd say adjust. However, when one is entering a a spiritual place, school, work, professional environment, be more choiceful of the way in which, even if you see people that you idolize doing this, be more choiceful of how you allow your brand to be displayed. It speaks volumes to people that you aren't even aware that are watching. And a lot of people want to help. So don't turn them off before they can understand and hear your story. Those would be the two different things that I would say are specific to the Ties That Bind program.